want you to know I'm happy for you, and I wish nothing but the best for you both. An older version of me, is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently? And would she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she tell me, told me, hold me until you died, till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. You seem very well. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. It's a slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. And are you thinking of me when you're with her? Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she tell you, told me till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. Fade as soon as you close your eyes. And every time I scratch my nails down on some other girl's back, I hope you feel it. Can you feel it? And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you gave to me. You ought to know. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paulie's Online Variety Show. Paulie's Picnic number 82. How's everybody feeling tonight? Thank you for being here. It's another wonderful Sunday night here with y'all. So great to see you. If you're here, say hello in the chat, and on the live YouTube, Google. I almost said you Google. YouTube chat. Everybody's here. A lot of cast members are in here. I see Nicole Pierce. I saw Scott, Mike Pierce, and I see so many friends in here as well. There's Christina Beelan, Debbie, Dawn, Kelsey, Zach White's back after. Good to see you. 2 nights in a row. Amanda's here. It's going to be a fun night. We've got some improv comedy, some live music, and a little change in programming this evening, just so you know, right off the bat. We weren't able to. Miss Wendy Walker was going to join us this evening. She got called away to the pageant of the Masters, so she will not be here with us. Danny Roquet is here, too, just in case you didn't know. And also, but jumping in for Wendy is going to be my lovely wife, Jamie CARGANILLA, to sing a song in Wendy's spot. So... we got some live improv comedy, some music. Thank you for being here. The stream is, of course, free, but if you want to pitch into the cast and tip with a pay what you can ticket in the form of a tip, you can do it right here on the bottom of the Google chat in the super chat, or you can directly tip any of our cast members right here as there are their direct Venmo accounts. You should drop a tip in their Venmo. It'll go straight to them if there's somebody that knocks your socks off, somebody you're here to support, and they'll receive that. So that's everybody. We're going to sing happy birthday to anyone whose birthdays are coming up this week. I know there's Michelle Vanderpool. We learned this last night in the Cove. And Mel Eiler as well this week. If there's anybody else... put it in the chat here. Producer Craig will grab a list. We'll put it together and we'll sing happy birthday. And it's just going to be a great night. Welcome. Thank you for being here. We're going to jump right into our warm-up game. 99. What we need from the audience are occupations or common household items. And we're going to, our improvisational artists are going to create a joke. 99, whatever those are, walked into a bar. So as they turn on their cameras, I'll introduce them, give it up. Even if you're at home, make some noise, put your hands together, scream real loud for who's playing. Turn those cameras on. There they are, all at once. Amanda Benjamin, Bobby Kirby, Jane Brucker, Scott Gilbert, Todd Stubbler, Danny Roquet. All right, and we're going to grab those suggestions. 99 eyeshadow pencils? 99 eyeshadows walked into a bar.
You don't usually use
Bobby, go for it, Bobby.
99 eyeshadow pencils walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "No, we can't. We don't serve eyeshadow pencils here anymore. Last time you guys completely tore up the place." And the eyeshadow pencil said, "Oh, come on, just let us make up with you."
I love it. Yeah, 99 eyeshadow pencils walked into a bar. They were ready to get dull. Danny. You're muted.
Well, doesn't know.
Danny, you're muted.
Can't hear you, Danny.
Of course, it was an act.
It's intentional at this point.
Yes.
Thank you. 99 eyeshadow pencils walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve eyeshadow pencils. Get out." And the eyeshadow pencils say, "Hey man, no reason to be so dark."
Yeah. Okay, Amanda.
I'm gonna call them brushes because I can't stand the idea of like putting on eyeshadow with a pencil. Okay. It's not pertinent to my joke. I'm just
maybe I messed it up.
No. I just imagine poking my eye out. But anyways, so 99 eyeshadow brushes walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "No way, man, I cannot serve you here." And they're like, "Come on, we're always the highlight of the evening."
Yeah, Jane.
99 eyebrow pencils walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We can't serve you." And they said, "Why not?" And they said, "Can we see some ID?" And they showed them ID, and they says, "You don't look like Frida Kahlo." I don't know. There's a joke in there somewhere. Frida.
Did you have one, Danny?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I can think of it, if I can get Frida out of my mind. 99 eyeshadow pencils walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Get out, we don't serve eyeshadow pencils here." And they said, "We'll see about that."
Oh, very good.
We'll see. Bobby.
99 eyeshadow pencils walk into a bar back in the medieval times. And they're already in the bar, and they're drinking, having a good time, and they just start smashing all their glasses and everything. And the authorities come and say, "That's it. You have been sentenced to 30 lashes."
Yeah. All right. Everly, I think, was playing with my bell earlier. I don't have it. So ding,
No.
ding, ding. Next is, since it's Shark Week, Kelsey Blaine Gibson, thank you. 99 Sharks. Sharks walked into a bar. Bobby, go for it.
99 sharks walk into a bar and they order food, and the food's really rough, and they're like, this is hurting our jaws.
99 sharks walked into a bar. Sharks walked into a bar.
Yeah,
In
Boston.
Boston Harbor.
And the bartender, Tom Carosa, says, "Where's the 100th shark?" And the sharks say, "Oh, Bruce, he had to stay home." And Tom Carosa says, "Who's Bruce? Who is Bruce?
That's what I'm saying. I did not get
Who's
that.
Bruce?" That's a throwback to another picnic.
Yes.
Jane, then Danny.
99 sharks swim into a bar and 400 customers run away screaming.
Yeah. Danny, then Amanda.
99 sharks walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Get out, we don't serve sharks here." And the sharks go, "Well, don't you think that's a little fishy?"
Aww.
Because they're not really.
Got it. Amanda.
99 sharks walk into a bar and they actually get served a drink, and then the bartender looks up and see who he's serving. It's like, whoa, stop, we don't serve sharks here, get out. And they say, can't we just finish our drinks?
Was that yours, Craig? Jane.
99 sharks walk into a bar and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, listen, our kitchen's closed, there's no food." And they said, "No food, but we see there's food here." And they says, "No, seriously, the kitchen's closed." He says, "That's okay, we eat waiters."
Waiters. I get it.
That was
They came in just for a nibble.
Just came for a bite.
Craig, and then Bobby, take us home.
I hope she said
99 sharks walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve your kind." And the 99 sharks say, "Well, that's okay. We're just trying to make-o out."
Aww.
99 sharks walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Oh, thank God you're here. We're doing some construction in the back, and we're all out of hammerheads."
Love it. All right. Jane, take us home.
Oh, 99 dolphins walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Excuse me, I think you have the wrong bar." And they say, "No, we're what do I say? We're dolphins." He says, "No, we know you're sharks." And he goes, "They always confuse us."
Yeah. 99 sharks walked into a bar because there were so many. They were there for a porpoise.
Oh,
Scott, take us home.
Boom.
99 sharks swim into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry, you guys just don't fit." So the shark says, "Come on, fellas, we're gonna need a bigger bar."
Need a bigger bar. Ding, 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 ding. Everly, can you get the bell? Did you take the bell out? Amanda,
No,
do you have one?
there.
Sure. 90. While you figure out the bell, 99 sharks walk into an all orca bar, and the bartender says, "Whoa, no, we don't serve your kind here." And the sharks say, "Yeah, shove it out your blowhole."
Oh, earmuffs. All right, and we're going to end on 99 gummy bears from Meryl Milky. Gummy bears. Jane.
Wow.
99 gummy bears walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "I can't let 99 of you in here." And they say, "Why not?" He says, "We only let in 100. And they say, "Well, we had to leave the green one outside because usually nobody likes
Aw.
that, so we're only 99 of us." Because, yeah.
Okay. Poor green one.
Gummy brains.
No, I don't like yellow. Yellow's the worst.
Bobby, then Danny.
99 gummy bears walk into the cantina bar in Star Wars, and the bartender, and they say, "Are we allowed in here?" And the bartender says, "Yes, of course. You guys are very chewy. We love you."
Oh.
Danny.
99 gummy bears walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Get out, we don't serve gummy bears here." And the gummy bears go, "What are you talking about, man? Everybody loves us."
Yeah. 99.
Fair enough.
99 gummy bears walked into a bar, 99 of them. They were here and there and everywhere. Gummy bears. No?
Oh, I watched the show, Paul. Don't worry. I've seen it.
Jane, bring us home.
99 gummy bears walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Yes, what can I get you?" And the gummy bears look around and go, "But where are the gummy bear naked ladies?"
Ooh.
Todd, bring us home.
99 gummy bears walked into a bar. About 50 gummy bears went out stuck to somebody's shoe.
Yes. They don't have
that.
to go home, but they couldn't stay there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our improvisers. That's a good warm-up game. Yes. Good warm-up for the rest of the night. We'll see all of them again very soon. Amanda, I hope you don't mind, before you sing, Noah's insisting on getting a song in.
That's a great way to start the show.
All right, I think so too. So I know you got to get to bed, Noah. So if you wanted to sing a song, what are you going to sing for us, buddy? Airplanes flying way up high? Okay. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Go for it.
Airplanes flying way up high. Airplanes flying way up high. Some airplanes transport people, some fly into the sky.
Is that it? Ladies and gentlemen, Noah CARGANILLA. Say goodnight.
Fantastic.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Fantastic. I just hope you didn't pick Amanda's song.
Right? That's Noah Patrick CARGANILLA.
I was going to sing that, man.
He keeps swooping you, Todd. Swooped you last week at the picnic. And again this week at the picnic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next live musical performance this evening will be Amanda Benjamin. Amanda! Hi. Were you going to sing Airplanes by Blippi?
I was, but I have another song lined up. So
Oh,
we're good.
good. Like
I had a backup song because I thought somebody might want to sing it.
Great. Well, Amanda, how are you?
Pretty good.
It's good to see you again. It's been a week.
I know. I can't believe it's already been a week.
Crazy. Just flew by. And so what are you singing for us this evening?
Ooh, I decided today to do Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 Miles.
Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Benjamin!
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making a way through the crowd. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. It's always times like this when I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. 'Cause everything's so wrong and I don't belong living in your precious memory. 'Cause I need you and I miss you, And now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass me by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight. And I don't wanna let this go. I drown in your memory. I don't wanna let you know. I don't. Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound. Staring blankly ahead, just making my way through the crowd. I still need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. Do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could fall into the sky, do you think time would pass us by? 'Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you. If I could just hold you tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Benjamin!
Thank you.
Amanda, of course, hosts her very own show, Amanda on Demanda, every Monday night right here on the network. And there's something really cool about this Monday night show.
Oh, man. There is. This Monday, so tomorrow, ooh, I'm like intimidated now. I'm going to be taking on Barbara Streisand songs.
Tune in tomorrow night right here, 7:30 or 8 o'clock again?
Back to 7:30.
Back to 7:30 tomorrow night. Amanda on Demanda right here on Vaudacity.
Can't wait.
Let's hear for Amanda Benjamin.
It was fun to meet the Benjamins last week.
She will be back in a little bit playing some improv. Speaking of improv, we got a game called New Choice starring Danny Roque, Scott Gilbert, and Bobby Kirby. Jump on in. Now, the point of this game is they're going to play out a scene, and from time to time, I'm just going to shout out, New Choice! And they're going to have to change the last line of dialogue that was said. Danny Roque.
I need someone to allow me in.
What happened?
It says, can't start video because host stopped it.
Well, we got producer Craig in the background. Let's give it up for producer Craig! Thank you, producer Craig. Jackman. All right, so what we need from the audience is let's get a location that is not Disneyland or Knott's Berry Farm. A location that is not a theme park. And these three, they'll play out a scene. And from time to time, as I mentioned, I know you can't hear the bell. I used to do this, but Zoom squashes it. So I go, New Choice, New Choice, till you hear me and you say something else. They just switch up the last line that they just said. And then, while we're getting some suggestions, we have 40 households right now. Thank you for welcoming us in. What we also need are some likes on the video. We've got 26 likes and we're in 40 households. So if you don't mind hitting the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And there's some good suggestions in here. I'm going to go with Heather in Ohio. She asked to see a scene in a pet store. I love that. So here we are in a pet store and action.
All right, what are you guys looking for? What do you want to buy?
I would like a kitty cat.
New choice.
I would like a puppy pup.
New choice.
I would like a Lizzie lizard.
Ooh, we've got some of those right over here. I'd like to bring you this one right here. Is this
Oh.
big? It's long. It's brown. It's fantastic.
Wow, that is the biggest, brownest lizard I have ever seen.
It might be sick. It's supposed to be green, but
New choice.
yeah, we've been giving them steroids, and they've just gotten grown up and they changed colors.
Wow, that is amazing. I always wanted a color-changing lizard that had superpowers like the Hulk.
And you came to the right place, my friend.
Wonderful. I would love to have this. I wish I knew the price of said lizard Hulk that changes colors.
Well, because I like your smile, sir, you get it for $19.95.
New choice.
Because I heard you cuss out that little kid earlier, you get it for $700.
New choice.
Let me take you out back, kick you in the nuts, and then I'll give it to you for free.
I don't care what the price is. We're not buying another damn lizard unless you remember you have to feed them.
Well, I mean, I thought they fed themselves. Dad, that's why I thought they were self-feeding lizards.
That's the only reason our last lizard was color changing. You didn't feed it.
New choice.
That's the reason we had to give the cat to your brother who lives in New Hampshire.
New choice.
That's the reason you're up on charges at the youth authority.
That's you? We have your picture on the wall. We're not supposed to sell you any animals.
I swear I was framed. It was someone else.
New choice.
I swear that isn't me. That is my triplet brother that no one really knows about.
New choice.
I swear that isn't me. That is my dad as a child. It was him, I swear.
I don't know.
Him, I say.
I like the cut of your jib. I think I believe you.
Pinning it on me?
You know it's your fault, Dad.
So I can't.
Oh,
So
indirectly, yes.
So I still can't sell you the animals because you're both. It was one of the two of you.
I
don't know.
birthed him. I mean, I was there, so he's right. I didn't birth him, but I was part of the birthing. So
It would have been a lot
he's
better
right, it was
story
my
if you
fault.
did.
New choice.
You're right when you say it's my fault. He's still here with us.
Yeah, you look like you're to blame for a lot of things that happen in this world.
Well,
New choice.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I mean, you've done the best you can. Raising kids is tough.
yeah, exactly. Especially when you're raising a kid that acts like he's been dropped numerous times.
Yeah,
New choice.
Especially when you're raising a kid that can't seem to stay out of trouble with the law.
New choice.
Especially when you're raising a kid that likes to put banana peels around your bed in the middle of the night.
He's the one who's been doing that? All right, you guys, I got tons of animals here. We got monkeys if you got all these bananas. Like, what kind of animal? I got any kind of animal you want.
The only reason he's putting the banana peels out is to try to get his inheritance sooner.
It's an interesting plan. I've never thought of that myself.
Dad, I never knew that you didn't love me anymore.
New choice.
Dad, I knew that you didn't love me anymore. But
New
I've been
choice.
trying... Dad! I'm plotting to kill you.
I've got animals for that, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Bobby, Scott, and Danny.
That explains the toasters in the fishbowl next to my bed.
What animal would you sell them, Bobby? What animal would that be? Muted.
A gerbil?
Quit taking my thing, man.
Kill him? You'd kill him with a gerbil?
Well, the joke I was going to run off that, I'm probably not going to tell at 8 o'clock.
All right. Well, we'll hear more from Bobby soon. And give it up for Scott as well.
It was fun to meet Mr. Man with two first names there, too, last week.
Yes. It's so fun to meet so many friends that we are already friends that we just got to meet for the first time last week. All right. Next up, we're going to bring Todd Stubbler in. Todd's hitting us with something different tonight.
Who, me?
What's happening tonight, Todd?
Well, I have been working on a story for quite a while, and as many people know, I worked at the Knott's Halloween Haunt for quite a while, and I had written a story that the theory of the show is, of the whole thing, is that a woman was accused of witchcraft in the town of Calico. The old show we used to have, she was accused of witchcraft. She was brought up to be hung as a witch, and just before they were going to hang her, she said, "It wasn't me. I'm not a witch. But when they go to hang her, she suddenly turns into another person, as it were, and curses the town, saying that from this point on, every Hallows Eve, when the veil to the departed is the closest, all form of crazy, nasty monsters and whatnot are going to come out of the ground and scare it away and kill everybody in town every Halloween." And to my knowledge, there's no full-fledged story written out of why, or what the story was, or why were they there, or how did they get there, who is this lady, where does she come from? So I just decided to kind of flesh it out. So I thought I would read one of the chapters. I've never read this out loud, and I don't know if maybe only 2 other people have even read any of it. But I just thought I would take a chapter and read it and see if it sounds like something. If it sounds cool, then I can sally forth and keep going. I'm still trying to find a button for it at the end, but I don't know. Maybe pitch it someday to some Knott's person and see if they could do something with it, or make a movie out of it. I don't know. Who knows? I just thought I would read one of the chapters and see what you think.
Absolutely. It's another form of copywriting. When you read it live online on Paulie's Picnic, now you can go back and take it to court and say, I read this out loud, and this is my, whatever it's called, personal property, brain property, creative.
Sure.
But, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Todd Stubbler!
Man, thank you very much. So, I'll give you a little preface here. Earlier, this takes place in the town of Calico in the Old West, and there is this woman, Alexandra Kane, who has come to town, who's a bit of a mystery. And there is the sheriff of the town that she is kind of digs, and then he has 2 deputies, one named Randall and one that goes by the nickname Slider, and they are hanging out one day, and this chapter is called "What Do the Horses Know?" It had been a month since the Kane sisters had taken their whirlwind ride into Calico. Like Dorothy riding their house through the Twister, Alexandra, Sarah, and Catherine rode their wagon through a furious sandstorm, landing not in Oz, but in the township of Calico. It seemed the ladies felt that they would go on staying in Calico for a while. They appeared to have money to spend on clothing and foodstuffs from the general store, yet they didn't make much effort to purchase new horses or pull their badly damaged wagon, nor did they give the impression they were in any hurry to get their wagon repaired. Nora Sullivan was the first townsperson to make a cordial visit. She ran the clothiers right next to Aaron's office. She was an Irish immigrant that stood about 5 foot tall and was just about as wide. She had a stack of curly red hair on her head that seemed to defy gravity. Her husband died in a scuffle when someone tried to rob the store a few years back, so Nora became the sole proprietor. I'm sorry. All right. Nora was well known to the town as a world-class snoop. She would make any excuse to stick her nose into everyone's business. She had overheard the sheriff graciously giving them free run of the Denton place on the edge of town a few days ago. This trip was as much a cordial visit as it was a fact-finding mission. She took some clean underclothes from her shop, some fresh-baked goodies, and something else to make the girls feel at home. Nora carefully approached the home, walked up to the rugged, rocky trail to the front door. She knocked on the door and waited patiently, remembering what her grandmother had once told her. Wear what you must on the outside, but clean underpants always make a body feel fresh and tidy. Catherine opened the door and smiled. "Good morning, Miss Sullivan," she said cheerfully. "Good morning, dearie," Miss Sullivan chirped in her light Irish trill. "I thought I'd bring you some baked goodies and some fresh underclothes to help out." Catherine blushed at the thought of someone had underwear as a welcome gift. The bread and cookies in the basket under her arm smelled amazing, however, and the redness in her cheeks soon faded. Come in, Catherine beckoned. Nora stepped into the small home and scanned the room. Her eyes soaked up as much information as possible about the interior of the place. She took the longest route possible to the dinner table directly in front of her. Her path made a nice loop past the bedroom's open window for a peek. It finally became quite apparent to Catherine that Miss Sullivan's appearance was much more than a nice howdy-do. Catherine grabbed the back of the chairs and the table and slid hard against the hollow floor, making for a loud screech sound. Nora was busy squinting to read the small writing on a box outside the bedroom. The sudden loud noise made Nora almost jump out of her skin. "Oh," she gasped, "you about scared the life out of me." Catherine gestured to the table in front of her. "You can set the basket here if you like." Catherine was biting her lips so hard to keep from laughing that she thought she might need to bleed. Nora brushed at her dress and put up her hand to adjust the tall haystack of hair, trying to collect herself. She walked to the table and set down the basket. It was very obvious to Nora that the ladies had used many parts of their wagon to decorate their home. The wagon seat and the wheels were in the main room and used as a makeshift couch. Several of the wagon's slats had been nailed to the wall as shelving, as for some books. It seemed only real furniture to be found in the items was a table and chairs in the main room. Nora set the basket down and Catherine reached under the white towel on top of the goodies, retrieved a cookie, and quickly took a bite. They're delicious," Catherine purred. As she finished, the morsel on the front burst open. Sarah was standing in the door with 2 large buckets, very full of water, hanging from a yoke from their horse team. She was gasping out of breath and from lugging pails from the hand pump outside the house. She set the buckets down next to the stove with a loud thud. "Next time you get the dang water," Sarah wheezed. Catherine widened her eyes, and Sarah gestured her head towards Nora, who was now busily poking through the books on the makeshift shelves. "See what you like there, lady?" Sarah blurted out. Sarah was not by any means what one would describe as a lady. She was the roughest around the edges of the 3 girls, and at 16 could outride any boys her age, as well as some of the grown men. Nora turned with a hard start and smiled a big Cheshire cat smile. "These books look like they're written in some sort of Gaelic, if I'm not mistaken." "Yes," Catherine said. "Our mother was from Ireland, and she left us those books as well as some of our furniture." Nora's tone got suddenly somber. "Left ye? Oh, she passed on, dearie." "Yes," said Sarah. "Alexandra told us she died. She was very young. Catherine and I are only a year apart, but Alexandra is a year older than us." Now I want to skip down. Sorry, I'm skipping ahead to this next section because I like it better. The temperature was touching 90 degrees as Alexandra walked across the main street to Calico, heading for the sheriff's office. She was impeccably dressed as always. She wore a green velvet dress with black lace around the sleeves and matching green bonnet. Although the hottest days of summer, she wore outfits like these and never seemed to drop even a single bead of sweat. All of the women of Calico hated her for this. She would wear the same garments, but seeing as how the temperature in the summer would get easily over 100, the ladies would soon trade their outfits for lighter clothes. Edith McMillan, the mayor's wife, put on her best velvet dress for her husband's birthday the week before and passed out an hour into the party. Alexandra sauntered up towards Aaron Burton's office, the general store across the main road. She was passing Lil's Saloon, and Randall Baxter and Slider were standing between overserved customers and ended up staying for a few libations themselves. As Alexandra sauntered up, Randall piped up. "Well, hello, Miss Alexandra," he said, drunkenly waving his beer mug in her direction. "I think you are one fabulous filly. I was just wondering if you'd like to rest a spell with us. Get to know us better." "Why, thank you, Randall," Alexandra answered cheerfully. "But there's nowhere out here to sit. Perhaps another time." Randall reached out and grabbed Alexandra's arm sharply and pulled her next to him. "Let's see now," Randall said breathily. "How about I dust you off a place to rest?" With this, Randall brushed the sides of his face, indicating this is the place where he'd like Alexandra to sit. He looked at Slider and cackled loud, slapping his leg. With her right hand, Alexandra grabbed the buttons of Randall's shirt and pushed him sharply against the wall behind him. She then pressed her body against his and leaned in close. She put her face closer and closer to Randall's face, almost as close enough to kiss his lips. The smell of alcohol, chewing tobacco, and bad breath permeated Randall's breath. Randall was excited, turned on, and just a little bit nervous. Slider watched in awe as it looked like Randall might actually get what he was looking for. He thought for a moment he might have to change his approach to women the way he was going to first recorded time that this ploy was actually going to work. Her left hand slid slowly across Randall's stomach, his belt buckle, and finally coming to rest on the fly of his pants. Randall's voice was quivering. Well now, would the lady like to meet my friend Bronco Billy? Slider was all too familiar with the name Randall had given to his man parts, and it was pretty much the only real pickup line that he had. Slider had heard him repeat it to every woman in all the saloons until one of the prostitutes would finally give in. Most people knew that a ride on Randall's Bronco would only be around 8 seconds anyway. Alexandra's fingers slid slowly under the crotch of Randall's pants and came to rest squarely around Randall's junk. Alexandra slid her lips up to Randall's cheek and got very close to his ear. Listen to me, you pile of horse shit. Alexandra's words were terse and biting. If you ever touch me in any way ever again, I will make you regret it in ways you cannot comprehend. On the word comprehend, Alexandra's hand slammed hard into Randall's testicles, applying a vice-like grip. Randall's eyes began to water, and an almost imperceptible squeak emitted from his lips. Alexandra lifted hard with her hand, and Randall's feet lifted up until he was forced to stand on his tiptoes. Do you understand? Alexandra hissed in an intense, threatening tone. Randall nodded his head in agreement and squeaked out a yes. Alexandra released her grip and let Randall fall in a lump on the floor. Her head snapped to the side and drew her steely green eyes at Tommy. You have anything to add? She sniped at him. Slider just slowly shook his head, took a sip of his beverage. It had been quite a show after all. Randall slowly made his way to his feet. He was gingerly gripping his hurting crotch with one hand and pulling himself up with the other. Whew! That's quite a grip you got there, lady. Randall grunted, trying to shake things loose down there. I've had $5 whores that don't go that kind of grip. Randall adjusted himself. Speaking of whores, that's the most action I've seen in months. Randall reached into his pants pocket in his free hand and pulled out a dirty dollar coin. He stepped closer to Alexandra and reached out her chest. The front part of her dress came down into a square cut, revealing just a bit of cleavage. Randall grabbed her front of the neckline right between her breasts and pulled her forward, making a few threads of the garment pop. Slider piped up. Randall, come on, you've had your fun. Why don't you just shut the hell up, Slider? Randall snapped back. When you have time with a whore, you pay her. It's the law, dumbass. With that, Randall laughed a loud cackle and dropped a dollar coin into Alexandra's dress between her breasts. Alexandra wrenched her hand away from her dress, tearing the lace border, and turned to leave. As she walked away, Randall grabbed the back of her dress at the bottom and flipped it up, exposing her bloomers. Ha! Said Randall, once again grabbing his hurting testicles. Alexandra spun around, flushed with embarrassment. Slider saw her eyes were filled with rage unlike anything he'd ever seen. He thought for a moment he saw actual flames emitting from her gaze. A thick sting of Gaelic spat from her lips. Essentially, it stated, "You've been warned."
Todd Stubbler. Awesome stuff, dude. Can't wait to hear the rest of it another night. Yes, thank you, Craig. We've got super chats from Mary Zastro. Thank you, Mary. Back to virtual hugs and kisses for now, but so thankful for the live ones last weekend. Thank you, Mary. And Kelsey Blaine Gibson for dropping the super chat as well. Thank you, Kelsey. All right, next up, we're going to throw it to the Mike and Nicole Pierce household. I kind of let them choose who's going first and who's going second this week. But let's hear it for A. Pierce.
Hello.
It's Mike Pierce, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, Paul.
What are you singing for us tonight and why?
So, yeah, I decided to go first. Save the best for last type thing, you know. We'll have Nicole come on later. But I'm going to be singing some Jack Johnson, who I don't think I've ever sung this one on the show before, but it's probably his biggest song, Banana Pancakes. And love this song. It's probably maybe the first song I ever learned on guitar. So that's kind of cool.
And who knows?
Sounded a lot slower at that time.
Alexandra may have had banana pancakes in the foodstuffs basket under her arm in Todd's story. We never know. Nobody knows. Might have just tied it right in there.
But I'm just trying to add to that story. I'm gonna sing about the pancakes.
Yes. I love the song. I love the gentleman performing it. Can't wait to hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, Banana Pancakes by Mike Pear.
Well, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you the song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we can sleep in. I'll make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. But we can pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. But just maybe like a ukulele, mama made a baby. I really don't mind the practice, 'cause you're my little lady. Lady, lady, love me, 'cause I love to lay here lazy. We could close the curtains, pretend like there's no world outside. We can pretend it all the time, yes. Well, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Rain all day and I don't mind. Well, can't you see, can't you see? Ooh, 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 ooh. But the telephone's singing, ringing, it's too early, don't pick it up. We don't need to, we got everything we need right here, and everything we need is enough. It's just so easy when the whole world fits inside of your arms. We really need to pay attention to the alarms. Wake up slow, ooh, ooh, wake up slow. 'Cause baby, you hardly even notice. So when I try to show you, the song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep in. I'll make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We can pretend it all the time, yes. Well, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Rain all day and I really don't mind. Can't you see, can't you see? We've gotta wake up slow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Pierce!
Yeah. Thank you. So good to be back on the YouTube picnics.
So good to have you. Love that song, and you killed it, bro.
Right on. Thank you so much.
Yes. We'll see you
Nice
soon.
job. It was nice to meet the Pierces too last week.
Yes.
It was really nice meeting you too, Danny.
Yeah, without my parole officer, I get a word in.
No technical problems, too. When you meet Danny Roque in person, there's no tech issues.
Yeah, he kept skipping though. It was like
I can't guarantee that. Yeah, that sounds right.
All right, next up, we're going to play an improv game called Headlines. This is one of my favorite games. It's 3 short 2-person scenes based on a headline grabbed from the news, a wacky headline grabbed from the news. Playing this game in order are Jane and Bobby, Todd and Danny, and Scott and Amanda. And what we need from the audience are number 1 through 3. I've got 3 wacky headlines plucked straight from the world's news this week. And the first suggestion with 3 votes is going to take the cake. We've got a 2, 1, a 3. Oh, a 2. 2's in the lead. But she's saying it twice. Oh, Kathy, I'm onto you. 3 has 2. Dari has 3. It's going to be the number 3. Ding, 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 ding. All right, here we are. The headline that the 3 pairs of improvisation... I'm sorry. Scott, your keyboard is yelling. Wait, no, it's Todd. Is it Todd? Who's pounding on the keyboard? Somebody's screaming. Todd. Okay, so the number 3 headline here is Italian brothers grow world's heaviest cherry. This is a Guinness Book World Record, but the headline is Italian brothers grow world's heaviest cherry. We're going to see 3 short 2-person scenes, starting with Jane and Bobby.
Hey, I tell you, this cherry is gigantic. We get a world record here.
Giorgio, just because this is your first time, your brother was left me a tip by the side of the bed. I suppose you're going to tip me just as much, eh?
Well, how much I am breaking my cherry with this cherry. This is my first time. Yes. How much do I tip? I don't know.
Well, you know something. Your brother, he told me a little secret about you. I know you might find it a little embarrassing, huh?
What did he tell you? I'm going to kill him.
Well, I know this is going to be the cherry, eh? But he also said I might have a hard time of finding it under your belly.
Oh, he's just jealous of me because everybody like me better because I eat more food than him. He's jealous because I always take his food. It's not ignore him. He's a jerk. He's a jerk.
Yeah, I see you standing there and nothing but your shorts, huh? I tell you, for me to find that little cherry is going to take me probably a good 5 minutes. So $100 a minute, you leave me a tip $50, huh?
So if I carry the 2 and that's a good deal.
Or 55,000 lira. What do you want? Let's go. I got customers, huh?
I got some chapstick.
All right, listen. Why don't we just tell your brother that I took your cherry, you give me slip of me a 2,000 lira, you're out of here. We tell everybody you some stud. Huh?
Even better, I got my brother's credit card. He gave it to me because he's foolish. I give you that credit card. You charge whatever you want and give yourself a big tip.
That's fine. I'll just have to swipe it. Which? Oh, there you go. Oh,
is it going to be a problem that I started eating the cherry?
Thank you, Paulie.
Shane Brucker and Bobby Kirby. Right, with a good old-fashioned credit card swipe to end it. Next up is Todd Stubbler and Danny Roque. The headline, once again, is Italian brothers grow world's heaviest cherry. Todd and Danny.
Here we go. Here I am. I'm making a big cherry, and
I'm glad to hear it.
There we go. Hey, brother, well, look what we do. We've grown the biggest cherry ever. Oh, it's the biggest. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with it?
I say we make the world's biggest ice cream sundae.
Oh, we're going to make it. How big is it, though? I mean, could we carve it into a house or something?
The cherry?
Yeah.
And then we could use the pit to block the door open.
Oh, that would be exciting. I think that would be very good. We could do so many things. I don't know what to do with it. Go ahead.
We could get some other cherries, throw them in a bucket, and stomp them like we would grapes.
Oh, we could make like a cherry wine. That might be good. Do you think we could roll it down the street?
That sounds like a great idea. Roll it to where we want to stomp. We might need
that would be good.
To help us, though. I don't want to spend our year doing this.
Yeah, it's too heavy. It's so big. It's so large. It's gigantic. How do you grow something that big?
I use a lot of manure.
Mm.
Plus, we're right near Vesuvius, and the volcanic ground is helping.
Oh, yeah, so the ash, it kind of makes it all go.
Yes.
Oh, that's very good. I love it.
I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, well, that doesn't make any sense at all. I wonder if we just got lucky. Maybe we just got lucky, just put it in the right
place in the ground. Like a happy accident.
I love it. A happy accident is the best way to go. That's the
Like
best
when
way to
you
go.
have twins, but you didn't mean to, but they
Right.
turned out to be little movie stars.
He's a better lucky than
They
good.
make a TV series using both of them.
Oh, what would we call that?
Happy
Movie.
accident.
Happy accident. Yes, I like it. We're gonna write it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna use the cherry money, what we get from the cherry, and we will put it into that, and we will make a movie.
And we'll make so much money selling this cherry juice that the money we make from the TV show will be like the cherry on top.
Oh, that's excellent. That's so good. I love it.
For Danny Roque and Todd Stubbler. Kids, I have something to tell you. You were accidents. Happy accidents. And our last two persons.
Why would you turn that on your children?
Right? I don't know. You just said.
No, I said twins. I'm talking about the.
It was a happy accident.
No. My sisters were teasing my youngest sister one day, saying that she wasn't planned. And from the room, you hear my mother yell from the kitchen. She goes, "If you want to know the truth, none of the 8 of you were planned."
I love it. Love the Roques. All right, next up, let's get Scott Gilbert and Amanda Benjamin in here. That headline one last time for our third scene is Italian brothers grow world's heaviest cherry.
Hey, Luigi. How is our cherry?
Hey, Mario. It looks like it's a grown.
You know, normally if you eat a 5, you go invisible.
Oh, that is so wonderful. Way better than the mushrooms.
What will happen if you eat the big one?
Well, you eat the mushroom, you go big. We'll find out what we do with the cherry.
Ooh. Cherry. I try.
All right, you try.
Here I go.
Whoa. Oh. Mario.
I think he's a banana, no?
Oh, it turned you into a banana.
Let's see
Oh, mamma mia. Oh, how am I tell my mom that my brother turned into a banana by eating the largest cherry ever?
You try, what happens?
All right. What the seed?
The biggest. Oh. Luigi? Oh. Luigi? Mushroom.
Oh, the Mario!
As big as a cherry, no?
Oh, you saved me! I turned into a stone! That must have been a poisonous cherry!
That's why I'm the smart brother.
Oh, grazie, Mario.
Love it. Let's hear it for Amanda and Scott. All right. The two headlines that were not picked, you ask?
Yes.
Number one would have been empty lawnmower, broken card reader, lead man to $300,000 lottery jackpot. That's that Jane could have helped with the broken card reader, I think. And the second,
that was a lot of words.
Missing 12-foot python found in crawl space at Louisiana Mall.
Wow.
Great scenes in there. But let's hear it for all of our players. Jane, Bobby, Todd, Danny, Scott, and Amanda.
And Amanda and Scott, what a great take to come up with, especially being the third group to go.
And let's invite everybody to turn their cameras on. It's time for our cast photo. Midpoint of the show. Everybody who's around, who's able to pose for this. Everybody at home, if you can, do us a favor. Take a picture however you're watching. Hashtag it Paulie's Picnic so we can see if you're watching on your laptop or your TV outside by the fire pit or your TV inside or your computer in your bedroom. Here is the cast, including Danny Roque, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, 82. Jeez. There's that cast photo. Thank you so much. Be sure to share it with us. I know I'm eating in between.
Quick! A mushroom.
Eating a big cherry.
I'm a stuck.
And
We'll fix everything.
wait, stick around.
The
We're
big
gonna do
cherries.
happy birthday. Craig, do we have any other birthdays than Michelle and Melissa?
Actually, we do. Well, it has been brought up in the chat. Roberta Acuna's birthday was this last Friday. All right. And somebody who's here with us tonight on our show, his birthday happens to be coming up this Friday. Mr. Mike Pierce.
Oh, Mike Pierce.
Hi.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Woo!
Woo, party time.
Happy birthday. It's your birthday.
Mike, Roberta, Michelle, and Mel, who's got a patina in the chat. It's Mel. So that's the 4?
Those are the 4.
All right. Nicole, you have your guitar on your lap. Can you play a C chord? Oh, wait. She's got the guitar. Here we go.
Give me a C, a bouncy C.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Michelle, Michael, Mel.
Honey.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Wow, 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 wow.
I totally just sang that in Italian.
Oh.
Santegoreate.
Uh-huh.
God, I used to work at Macaroni Grill, and we would do that.
Mike, try to act like the new guitar Nicole's going to buy you as a surprise on your birthday.
Uh-oh. May have just spoiled it. Put up for our cast. We'll see our cast very soon. Speaking of our cast, if you would like to support our cast this evening with a pay what you can ticket, you can easily just drop it into the super chat right at the bottom of the YouTube chat here, or you can send somebody a direct Venmo to their tip jar, their personal tip jar, right there on the screen in front of you. And you can either show them love directly or split something amongst the cast. If you drop something in the super chat while the show is going, I will thank you here on the show and read whatever you put in there, just like I did for Mary Zastro and Kelsey Blaine Gibson. And we just appreciate you being here, spreading the word, joining us in the chat, the community. But if you are also able to support monetarily, we do appreciate that. All of our performers do appreciate that. Let's talk about what's coming up this week. Starting with tomorrow, we chatted about it very briefly, but Amanda on Demanda tomorrow night is Barbara Streisand themed. She'll be here at 7:30 tomorrow singing your requests, your Babs requests. And then the following show coming up is, of course, Hunter Ackerman. Every Thursday night, Hunter's here. It's going to be another Hunter Ackerman Lovecast right here on the Vaudacity Network. Friday is going to be the final suggestion box for now. It's the end of season 1 of the suggestion box after 40. This will be episode 46. Yeah, 46 episodes in a row with the suggestion box. And wow, it's going to be a big show Friday night. I hope you can join us at 8 p.m. I'll be there, and the cast will be there, and I hope you will be there and join us for that. It's like an iconic chapter closing right there.
We can't do it without the people and their suggestions, so please come on in, gang.
Yes, absolutely. Please join us.
It's been so important for all of us too. It's been such great.
Yeah, it's been a beacon of light in the night of COVID. And as things open up, it's time for a little break. But then we've got a cool workshop coming up from Mr. Bobby Kirby himself. I'm going to invite him in to talk about it. This is going to be coming Saturday. This is the following Saturday. It's actually a Saturday after next. But Bobby, what is this all about?
This is there's a virtual World Improv Championships taking place in a couple weeks, throughout the course of a couple weeks. And during that, I will be doing a workshop, Scene Before Self, the art of being a good screen partner. It's good for people beginning out or people who have been doing it for a while. We will discuss different ways of being a good scene partner, whether you're performing with people who are extremely experienced or if you're performing with people who are just starting. There's various things you can do to help people along and provide the scene with something extra to it and make your partner like you. I myself have gotten a gig just from being a good scene partner reputation. So it's something I take pride in. I like talking about it. It's going to be fun. We'll discuss, we'll play a lot of games, and it'll be a true workshop. I'll interrupt the games and give you ideas of what possibly could have been done to possibly make it better. But yeah, it's the day I'm actually my first round of the World Improv Championship. So it's like immediately after that. So you can do both. You can watch that and vote, and then you can do this workshop. It's $5 or £4 if you're from other places of the world. But it's on, you go to extreme.tv, and then you would click on festival and then workshops. And then you would scroll down to where I am. There are some other good workshops too, one involving puppets. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I'll post the direct link on my page and then possibly the Vaudacity page too if this has gotten too complicated, but it should be easy. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'd love to see the Vaudacity audience there. As you guys have sent me amazing messages during the past year telling me what you like, what I do, asking me stuff about improv. So it'd be really great to see some of you guys there. It's only $5. My portion of the money is going to be donated to a local theater struggling to reopen. So it's going to be fun. It's for good. Everything's good cause, and love to see you there.
Love that. Bobby Kirby. Hope to see you at Bobby's workshop the Saturday after next, and he'll be providing more links and information for that. And then, so this coming Sunday night, a week from tonight, is a special Sunday night episode of Deep Cuts. I know a lot of people love this show. I love this show. I love being on the show. I unfortunately will not be there next week, but it's going to be a great show, I am sure. Next Sunday night right here. That's what's coming up this next week on Vaudacity, and we're looking at, you want to talk about 2022? What? Okay, let's talk about something coming up in next year, in April of 2022. For that, I want to bring our social media team, Mama Anna, into the Zoom here. Are you around, Anna? She is Mama to our Dari Mills and Christina, who run the social medias. And she's also a cruise director, as many of you know, and she's got something cooking up for next year. What exactly is that?
Well, thank you, Paul, for having me on. Just to do a little quick recap of what we're going to be doing. April 1st of 2022. It's a 3-night cruise departing out of Long Beach, going to Ensenada, and we're going to be doing a Paulie's Picnic show on board and an improv show on board. So we're going to have 2 shows with many Vaudacity performers. We're only giving out 2 names. Today, there'll be more names as we go along, as time goes by. The 2 names are Paul CARGANILLA, of course. Oh my gosh. And Hunter Ackerman. Woohoo! Yay! Yes. Where's Sam's thing?
Yes! Yeah.
Anyway,
I thought for sure 2 was going to be Jamie, but Hunter works.
Anyway, family, you are all invited. We want to do, it's going to be 2 cocktail shows, by the way. So there'll be open bar during the 2 cocktail shows. And it's kind of, I have a group, I'm a travel agent, as Paul said. I've been doing these group cruises. This will be my 4th or 5th one. I've done 2 Mad Tea family cruises. And with band members, I know some of you know Fault Lines, and we've had Val on it as well. And we did a Mike Hill Bass Love and War group cruise. And now we're going to do our very first Paulie's Picnic cruise. So that's really exciting. I can't wait. What I do is I hold a bunch of cabins at the lower price. And then as people want them, they Venmo me $25 per person. It's a very easy payment plan structured over almost a year, right? April 1st of next year, it's July. I mean, we got a long time. So you can make little payments at a time. So it doesn't hurt anybody's wallet right off the top. There's the interior cabins, which are the lower priced, all the way to the balcony cabins, which are the higher priced. And then, of course, if you want triples, quads, suites, we could put you in whatever you want. What else can I say? It's a lot of fun. You could ask anybody that's gone so far. Where is Aldo? I think I said it's out of Long Beach. Any quick questions, Paul? Did I say everything? Did I get it all out?
I think you got the initial info out there, and if anybody has any questions, they can hit you up, and we'll get those answered.
Okay, and yeah, and the cabin, since I only have so many held, they're gonna go first come, first serve. So the first person says, I want a cabin, let me, send me the 25 PayPal, and then I tell me what cabin type, and then I hold it aside for you and make payments along the way, as I said. Thank you again for having me. You guys have a wonderful picnic today, and bye, family. Love you all.
Love you, Anna. Yeah, it's a 3-night cruise out of Ensenada with 2 Paulie's Picnic, 2 Vaudacity shows on consecutive nights with cast members and open bars, I believe I'm seeing in the chat. Why wouldn't you want to go? April 1st it departs. Will you be there with myself and Hunter and the rest of the cast and crew? Time will tell. But let's go ahead and turn the corner on the last leg of the show here. We're going to throw it back to the Pierce household. Pierces! There's Nicole. Beautiful Nicole and boy child.
Hello.
Nicole, what are you singing for us tonight, and why?
I'm going to sing Marcy Playground's Sex and Candy. It's just been stuck in my head.
Love that song. I've been wanting to do that, and it's so hard guitar-wise, chord-wise. So I'm so glad that you're doing it, not me.
I'm doing an easier version, I'm sure.
Your performance of it. Why? So this was popular when I was in high school. So you were probably in kindergarten or something like that. But you're very cultured in music, and obviously we know you love the folk, like the Burt Bacharach and.
I love 90s music a lot. Is what I'm realizing on this show. I didn't realize that until recently. Yeah.
And can't wait to hear this, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Nicole Pierce and Marcy Playground, Sex and Candy.
All right. Hanging around downtown by myself, and I had so much time to sit and think about myself, and there she was. Like double check, like disco superfly. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream, yeah, mama, this surely is a dream, dig it. Hanging around downtown by myself, and I've had too much caffeine, and I was thinking about myself, and there she was in platform double suede. Yeah, there she was, like disco lemonade. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream, yeah, mama, this surely is a dream, dig it. Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream, I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream, dig it. Yeah, mama, this surely
Nicole Pierce.
Thank you so much. Like Mike said, it's good to be back.
Yes.
Yeah.
That song, and love you performing it.
Oh, thank you.
So great. Debbie Emery's asking, are there any cruise virgins? I'm one. I've never been on a cruise before.
You will love it. That sounds like it's going to be great fun. And cruises are a floating party every day.
I like parties. Never been on a cruise, but I'm going to be on one next April. Hope you're there too. Thank you, Jeremy Kwok, with the Dancing Ava Parasado. You are amazing, the Ava Parasado says. Thank you. Yeah, I've never been on a cruise. I've been on a bunch of vacations, just never on the water. Next up, we're going to play a game called Director, and playing this game are going to be Jane and Todd, and I'm going to be the director. What we need from the audience is a line of dialogue. Any line of dialogue. Usually we just jump into the chat and we take whatever's there. And yeah, let's just do that. So the name of this movie is Best Vacation Ever, as Debbie was obviously talking about the cruises, but that is the name of this movie. And I am the director. Let me get a costume, some sort of costume piece going here, so I don't have to feel like I'm actually yelling at these guys. It's a character that I'm playing. Here we go. Here we are, after all of the work that you have put into these characters in this film, this story that you are telling. Best vacation ever. You've got the scripts. You know we are starting with scene 42. Without any direction, I want to see where you two take this. And action.
I can't believe we've finally booked this vacation. It should be very exciting.
For you, Todd. You're the one who wanted to take a rocket up into space. I'm still a little bit nervous. Not fun for me.
It's space. You get to fly. You get weightless. You float around. Come on. It's going to be fun.
I agreed, like I've agreed to everything in this marriage, it seems. But as long as you're happy.
Well, I am. I mean, I've always wanted to go in a rocket since I was like 6.
All right. Well, it's time we put on our helmets.
Yep.
Oh, I suppose we have to kiss first. Our anniversary.
Okay. I am ready.
Cut. I appreciate the work that you brought to this, and I see your souls. And that is why you were cast in this film.
Yeah.
You are both extremely skilled. However, I want to see this taken in a different direction.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Subtle changes. Just subtle. Jane, I love what you yes.
Oh, I was going to say, could I get a hair touch up after this helmet? It's a bitch.
Does Susan have that in real life? Listen.
You're right. You are so right. What a genius.
Jane, I want you to I want to see the same exact scene, obviously. Jane, I want you to know that he is taking you to outer space to murder you. He is taking you there to murder you. But you've read the script, correct?
I keep forgetting that part.
Todd, your character, I think you happen to be forgetting that he is completely 100% monotone in his day-to-day life and dealings with his wife.
I see your vision. I see it.
said that in the first page of the script.
Oh, did it really?
With those adjustments, let's go ahead and see it again. Are we ready? Quiet. Ethan, put down the bagel. Rolling, and let's action.
I can't believe we have booked this vacation at last.
Well, yes, we're going into the space rocket because it'll make you happy. But you know they said no hatchets inside.
But this is my lucky hatchet. I need to bring it to feel safe. So.
Yeah, as long as you're happy, anything you say, and as long as you're happy, here, have my helmet. Don't hit me, don't jump off my head.
Just get in the rocket.
Yes, I'm getting in the rocket. What?
This has been my most excited I've ever been since I was 6.
Hold it, stay in it, and let's see the kiss.
Please don't bite my tongue off again. It took 6 months to heal.
No.
Cut. And cut. Cut. I've got one more. We're getting close. We're getting very close. I've got one more adjustment for each of you. Jane.
More hair, right?
Just stop. You're indicating. I'm seeing too much emotion. Remember, yes, you know he is going to murder you here in space, but you're forgetting that you have planned to turn the knife on him and murder him.
Page 72.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. Don't show him. Don't show him. Don't show him.
Don't show him.
Todd. You're completely forgetting the entire... Yes, the monotone was great. But you're forgetting that he's transforming into a monkey throughout the entire scene. And
That's
by
right.
the time the kiss comes at the end, we need to see full chimpanzee.
Got it.
Monotone chimpanzee. I think
Right.
we're headed with this.
Okay.
And let's... Ethan, I swear, if you put another schmear on...
I hate that guy.
And let's... Action.
I am very excited to have this vacation.
Well, I'm very excited that you're excited. Here, have a hatchet.
Thank you. I will enjoy this hatchet.
Happy anniversary. I hope you're happy.
I'm very happy. Got my lucky hatchet and all the other things that are here in the cabin.
Is that a tail? Have you dared to grow a tail again? How inappropriate! We're going into space. How are we supposed to stuff that into a suit?
Ooh.
Get that tail out of there.
Here, I'll get it for you. Smell the blood. Smell the blood in the capsule and put on this hat. Put on this helmet.
Hold. I like where you're going with it. Stay in it right there. Don't forget the kiss. And for you, Jane, it is a kiss of death. And for you, Todd, it is a kiss of the chimpanzee. Continue.
Oh.
Kiss me.
That's
Oh.
That's it. Prince, can we get another of Todd's head? Brilliant. Let's hear it for Jane and Todd.
Monotone Monkey. I think I saw Monotone Monkey at Coachella one year.
Murderous monkey with a kiss of death. That's where we're going. All right. I was just informed that Jamie is not able to perform this evening. So we're going to jump into our final improv game of the evening. Let's invite everybody back in. Scott, Jane, Todd, Amanda, Bobby, Danny Roque. We're going to play a game called Worst Job Interview Ever, or Miss Pringle, depending on who you ask. What we need from the audience is... we're gonna perform a form called...
Perform a form.
On the program.
Perform a form on the program.
Right in front of you.
Front of you.
What we need from the audience is an occupation. What are these individuals applying for? Do we have Scott Gilbert too? Scott, are you around?
I can't do this with an occupation. I can only do it with a job. So.
A job.
I'll see what I can do.
What job are they applying for? Or, well, we've got a lineup, and Scott's on it. There he is.
Hey, look, Scott Gilbert, everybody.
Hey, Scott Gilbert.
Hey, Mr. Gilbert.
Hey.
All right, so it's going to be the job. The job is going to be. Oh, this is fitting. Captain of a cruise ship. They are interviewing for the captain of a cruise ship, and I am going to be the person who's in charge of the hiring of the captain of the cruise ship. So here it is, Miss Pringle.
Bernadette. Bernadette. Miss Pringle. Today is an important day, if I'm not mistaken. It's National Cruise Alliance Hot Dog Stuffed Donut Day, correct? Oh, yes, that's right. We're hiring our new captain today. How could I forget? How do we do that? Oh, they're already here. All right. Send in the first candidate. Hello. Welcome. Hello. Sir.
Yeah, it's just the boat.
I'm sure my door frame is not very comfortable. Come in and sit.
Don't. You have to push me. Hi.
Are you actually asleep, sir?
No, I'm good. Whiskey's fine. Just straight up. It's fine. It's really good. Just make it a double.
Miss Pringle.
I like Pringles. Yeah. Pringles are great. They're chips. You know me.
It's not family day, Miss Pringle. Can you please ask your husband to leave?
Alexa, is Colombia a coast?
That's right. That's a good.
Mr. Pringle.
Yes. Yeah, I'm here.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Oh.
We're actually hiring for cruise ship captain.
Yes, I love Captain Crunch. It's a good cereal.
And
Yep, good.
you drink more whiskey than my wife.
What? Yes, your wife was over. That's wonderful.
Don't talk about my wife.
What?
Get out! Out!
Where's it? Honey, I need a bathroom. Yeah, thank you.
Miss Pringle, please tell me not every candidate today is related to you. Great. Please send in the next candidate.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, hi.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, hello. I remember you do we have met before. I did apply for this job. I applied for this. I did. Oh. Much better. I did apply for this job the last time, and if you could just stop moving for just a second, I'm so sorry. I promise that it won't happen. It won't happen.
Madam, what makes you qualified to be captain of a ship?
Oh, it steadies me. It steadies me, and when the rest of the people on the cruise see me, they vomit and they lose a lot of weight. So I'm good for a diet cruise.
I wish you well. I think you I wish you well. I think you're probably better suited working as a pilot, maybe an airline pilot, anywhere but here for my company. Please go ahead and leave.
It was nice meeting you.
Miss Pringle. You know, when you smell the vomit, when it's not even your vomit, but please,
You think it's over, then it always comes back.
send in the next candidate and a mop.
What's up, bro?
Welcome. Are you fit to be a cruise captain?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, totally. Why is it gross in here?
Well, my last candidate threw up 5 times in the corner there.
Gross.
I believe she had a McRib for breakfast.
Ah, yeah, don't hire them. That's bad. I'm your man, bro. I'm your man.
What makes you qualified to captain a cruise?
Oh, we take a boat out on the river every year, man. Take boats out. We go out, we hit the river, man. You know, we bring, 40 or 50 cases of Natty Light. We hit the river. We do it all up, bro. Oh, by the way, if I open this baby up, can we still water ski behind the boat? Is that cool?
Open this baby.
Yeah, man. We just, bam, just slam it down there. I'm ready to make it happen, bro.
By baby, you meant the cruise ship and not that 24-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon on your lap?
Well, no, bro. Well, I mean, eventually, yeah. But no, I just mean like the boat, bro. Like, what's it got under the hood? It's got some pretty big engines in there. What do we get up to? 40, 50 knots?
So you brought a 24-pack of Pabst Blue Ribbon, and you've also got a 12-pack of White Claw, and...
Well, for the ladies.
2 6-packs of Zima?
You know what? I didn't think you could still find it, but I found it. I don't think it's new. It might have been in that liquor store for a while. Still good though. But look, bro, we want to water ski behind the boat. Get back there. Can I do that? I can do that, right? If I got my wakeboard, I'm just like, jumping off the waves.
You are absolutely the worst candidate I've had in this room in the past 5 minutes.
What?
But
bro,
I'm not giving up on you.
Bro.
Go ahead and wait.
Bro?
Wait in the
Bro! Bro.
Never mind. Get out. Get out.
Bro.
Miss Pringle. Have we any other chances of filling this role today? How dare you say that when your husband was just in here? All right, well, maybe on lunch. Send in the next candidate.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, I got a little lost on the way back from the bathroom.
Pay no attention to the door over here. And all of the vomits on...
Oh, yeah, vomit.
Try not to breathe through your mouth.
Yeah. Where's the chair I'm supposed to sit?
Right behind. Exactly behind you.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just stand.
Go ahead and have a seat.
No, it's okay. I'll stand. So yeah, I'm really qualified for this. I've probably worked on like 20, 30 different ships. I like to, go around and I might not be the best at map reading because sometimes you have to.
My eyes are here.
Turn. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You brought an iPad to your.
Well, I thought I might have to demonstrate map, but I'm not sure which way it goes. So sometimes they say that you have to use the stars, right? Because if you get lost on a ship, it might not be the greatest thing. So that might have happened to me once or twice. There's a lot of different twists and turns you have to take on the ocean. So, look at the stars, and that's the big stripper, right? And Earth's minus, so we go that way.
You love me a big stripper, but you're gonna have any sense of direction to be a captain for my cruise liner. We can start with a little test, and that is go ahead and see your way out. Let's see how good you are at that. Straight down. If my office was oval, going down might help you on your way up, but it's not. Miss Pringle, do we have any other candidates? Any that are fit? All right, send them in.
Hello. I'm really, really interested in this job. I've been out of work for a bit. I've been out of the scene, but now that I'm back, I think I would be perfect for this. As soon as the acquittal comes and I can leave the country.
Have you any captain experience?
Well, I used to run a Captain Kids until that mysterious fire that I got blamed for.
You worked with children?
No. Captain Kids, the fish house.
Oh, all right, good. I was afraid of where this was going, since I did see on your resume that you once were a crossing guard. Let's not discuss that.
That was till I bought the Captain Kids.
Right.
Until that strange fire that caused all that insurance damage.
Fire is horrible.
I agree, especially if you get caught doing it.
Have you ever lit a fire for fun?
Isn't lighting any fire fun?
Okay. Miss Pringle, go ahead and see this gentleman out and make sure he doesn't light anything on fire on his way, unless it is another one of these brilliant stogies that your husband brought me from Cuba. I'm sorry, Cuba? Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I don't think we'll be able to accommodate you for this position, just because boats and fire, it's kind of a horrible combination. Miss Pringle, have we any other candidates? One more. Well, let's just hope they'll do. Come on in. Hello, welcome.
Welcome yourself. I would like this job, please.
It is my office, yes. That's why you're here, and I'm so happy. What makes you qualified to be the captain of a cruise ship?
People listen to me. Next question.
What kind of experience do you have?
People get out of line. I deal with them. So I can captain them and tell them where to go, or they will suffer the consequences, like that moron who offered me Zima earlier. You won't be seeing him again.
I see. Well, it is going to be a long summer of cruises, but I don't think it will be a long summer of samurai.
Are you dishonoring me right now?
Nope. No.
Sounds like you're dishonoring me. Right?
I am just asking you to step outside while I make my decision. Thank you so much for coming. Miss Pringle. Miss Pringle, please tell your husband. I am the captain now. Let's bring all of the cast in here. Blah, blah, blah. Back in here, everybody.
Bro.
And thank you all so much for being here and watching the show tonight. Hanging out. Is this everybody who's left?
Where's the Pierces?
The Pierces.
Yeah.
There they are.
There.
Danny Roque. Yay.
Danny Roque. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for all of our performers. Hope you'll join us next Sunday night for an episode of Deep Cuts. And of course, this Friday night, the final suggestion box. Join us there. For now. Final for now. Yes. But once again, let's hear it for Todd Stubbler, Danny Roque, Scott Gilbert, Bobby Kirby, Amanda Benjamin, Jane Brucker, Mike Pierce, and Nicole Pierce. Thank you all so much for being here. And as we say goodnight to the cast and crew, I want to say thank you to everybody who has tipped. And for anyone who hasn't yet, Craig, go ahead and show people on the screen here the links straight to the Venmos where they can do the pay what you can ticket to support our cast and crew. But I do want to say thank you to Debbie Emery. She dropped in a tip and she said the cruise philosophy is eat till you're tired, sleep till you're hungry. I like that philosophy.
I have done many cruises, and that is a truth.
Julie Emery says, I want to hear Miss Pringle again. I don't know which Miss Pringle she's referring to, but I do too. I love that game. Emily Thatcher with a dancing Ava Parasato that's knocking some buildings over. It looks like. Or just party.
I'm sure she meant the excellent character you were playing during Miss Pringle. I caught my attention too. It was great.
Thank you.
It was great.
Christy Davila with a #1 fan, Ava Parasato. Love it. Whoop, whoop. Love all of the chat. I can't wait to go back and read it all. We love y'all, family. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I want to thank the social media team, Dari, Christina, Heather, for their hard work throughout the week. Let's hear it for producer Craig behind the scenes tonight, Craig Jackman. Show yourself, Craig. There he is. And we're sending lots of love to Tina Miklich, Sam's better half, who is healing up from a little operation she had this past week on her knee. She had a horrible skating accident, roller skating.
Oh.
They're fixing her knee. But big love and prayers and shout out to Tina Miklich and Sam, of course. Love you all so much. Have a great rest of your week. One more time for the cast.
to make sure it's off camera before. Ella licks the food.
Are we clear?
Not yet.
My heart's in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, gold grand piano, my beautiful Castillo, and you, I'd leave it all. My acres of land I have achieved. It may be hard for you to stop and believe, but for you, I'd leave it all. For you, I'd leave it all. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. And baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. My many artifacts, the list goes on and on. If you just say the words, all up and running to you, I'd leave it all. I said for you, I'd leave it all. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. And baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. And baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. My friends and family, they don't understand. They fear they'd lose so much if you take my hand. But for you, I'd lose it all. I say for you,
I'd lose it all. Give me one good reason I should never make a change. And baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. Give me one good reason I should never make a change. 'Cause baby, if you hold me, then all of this will go away. My heart's in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, gold grand piano, my beautiful Castillo. 'Cause of you, I leave it all. I said for you, I leave it all.